Hey, Dirt Farmer Jay here from dirtfarmerjay.com. Don't you just love it when you find some really handy tools? Well, we did. I'm going to pass along 2 great solutions that should be in your toolbox. Hey, Dirt Farmer Jay here from dirtfarmerjay.com. We found a couple great tools that it's our pleasure to pass on to you. We don't get commissions on these. We bought them ourselves. We're not the home shopping network, but when we find something we think you ought to know about, we're glad to pass it on, and such is the case today. One of the tools that we found is from Malco, and Malco makes these little drivers that are combo nut drivers that use the quick connect chuck and allow you on the same stem to use multiple size nut drivers, and they're color coded. So if I rotate that around, you'll see that blues are 3/8 and yellows are 5/16. And I believe they have these in millimeter sizes as well. To change out the size, if I'm doing 5/16 but I need 3/8, you simply pull them apart, reverse, put them back together with the detent in here, and now you have the larger size. And on this one, it's a smaller. The red is a 1/4 inch, and again, the yellow is 5/16. The other thing that's really nice about these, they come in longer lengths like this too, and they do go in those quick chucks for many of your standard cordless drill drivers. And as any good nut driver should be, these are magnetized. You can see the super strong magnet in the base of each of the recesses there. So we'll put a little fastener there and boom, boom, boom. Handy, huh? The second tool is Klein's 8-in-1 Stubby. Hey, look at this and go, well, that's cool. Who needs to buy a little stubby screwdriver like that? Well, on its own right, it's really great for those small spaces, but what if you could change out the tip to all sorts of drivers and they were right on board? So if you look right there, there's the carousel of all sorts of the different Phillips sizes, the square drives, or earlier known as Robertson drives, straight blade. And so you have all these different ones, plus the number 2 Phillips bit right at the beginning. But the magic doesn't stop there. This is also adjustable in length. So if you need something a little bit longer, you can pull back this right here, and you'll find there's a series of 3 different detents on the shaft that allow you number 1, number 2, or number 3 right there. And now you have the same screwdriver, 3 different lengths. And if you had to use this for your driver, you could pull it out and look at that. It also has the quick chuck configuration on it. This is really handy. Klein Tools also has this in a longer configuration, and they also have this type of driver where they're all stacked on the same shaft, and you can come up with several different sizes with the same tool, one tool in your toolbox. These were originally configured for people that were in the appliance repair business because these 3 sizes in American appliances, 3/8, 5/16, and 1/4, are extremely common. So having those ready to go in the toolbox using a quick chuck driver or a driver, something like this, really works well. Are these interchangeable? Well, yes, they are. Even if it's cross-brand, now I have a driver right here that I can use as a nut driver. That's pretty handy, isn't it? Well, if you're a real fan of the Quick Connect system for drill chucks, you've got to check out this great tool set from Montana Brand Tools, one of our favorite American manufacturing companies, and they have this great set. Check it out. We think you're going to like it as much as we do. And while you're at it, check out this other video episode that YouTube has chosen for you and your interests, and we think you're going to like it too. Until the next time, this is Dirt Farmer Jay from dirtfarmerjay.com.